Welcome back to the streets, my fake 90s babies. I'm AJ.
And I'm Chris.
Last week, right, we spoke about red flags. And if you haven't already listened, that's okay. You can still catch up on all episodes after this because trust me, you won't want to go anywhere because right now we're about to bear it all. That's right, we're talking about nudes, getting them, sending them, and what to do with them after. It's a tricky topic, but it doesn't need to be. I think, Christina.
Yes.
We should start with the elephant in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
The elephant that is unsolicited dick pics.
It gets me heated just talking, thinking about it, honestly. It really does.
Right.
Why? That's my question. Why?
Okay. Maybe I have an answer. I think
you have an answer.
I think so. I think it's this inferiority complex that men have, this desire to just completely, I don't know.
What do they expect us to do with it? That's the thing. Especially if you're not dating the person, you don't know them like that. Because I've had random Snapchat accounts, actually, these guys sending me dick pics, and I'm like, why? And it boggles my mind because they don't give a shit where they will send it. They do not care.
Yeah.
A perfect example was the guy from Tinder when I was dating my boyfriend at the time back in high school, where they invited him out here. He ended up swapping numbers with me, and the dude sent it to me while I was at work. And I worked at a grocery store place, and there's always people around me. I didn't have a privacy screen back then, so anybody that just happened to glance over would see this enormous dick on my phone. That's horrifying to me. So I threw my phone onto the counter. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna let anybody see that. No, so I waited for there was nobody to be around, and I deleted the picture off my phone. I wanted nothing to do with it. And I texted him back. I was like, why did you send me to that? I'm at work, right? He's like, oh, who cares that you're at work? And I'm like, I care? What if my boss would happen to be walking by and saw that? Number one. And number two, what am I gonna do? Pull a quickie on myself in the fucking bathroom or the office upstairs? No. What do you want me to do with it? I'm not in a relationship with you. I don't know you like that. I don't care what your penis looks like. Leave me alone. Nope. I don't deal with that. I don't know how you do on that, but I definitely don't stand. I don't take a stand for it.
So you don't like NSFW pictures, right? Not safe for work pictures?
If they're not from my significant other, then no.
Yeah.
But if somebody that I'm not with, especially if he knew I had a boyfriend at the time, some random guy sending me this shit on Snapchat or Instagram or wherever it may be, the answer is no. There's no reason for me to have your private parts on my phone. That's just me.
You know what's crazy?
That's it.
You know what's crazy? There was this girl I knew in high school, right? So maybe you also knew the same person. I could be wrong or whatever, but she had everyone's nudes saved on a private folder on her iPod. And every time school was over, we'd go to the library, we hang out in the cafeteria. She would just show people, new people were around her, and she would unlock her phone, not her phone, but her iPod. And because back then you could lock folders, remember?
Yeah.
And she had everyone's fucking nudes from Newdorf High School. Any girl that was just sending, she had every single girl's photo, every single guy's photo. This girl she could ruin so many lives with just her iPod. It was crazy.
What?
It was absolutely stunning. And then she just showed everyone. You know what I mean? She was like, hey, do you want to see, what's a random name? Veronica, right? Nobody named Veronica, just a random name. Do you want to see Veronica's nudes? And I feel what the fuck? She'd be like, oh yeah, I got, I don't know, let's say Peter's last night. Yeah. I was like, why are you collecting them? She had a collection.
Where did she get them from?
People would send them to her, right? Guys, and then, or she'd be in group chats with people. And high school is a dirty playing pool for nudes. When you're in high school, don't send nudes at all. It's definitely not worth it. You're also underage, so don't do that either. Wait till you're an adult, make the decision with somebody you trust, not fucking Chad the senior who can't pass fucking algebra 1. Okay, don't do it. It's not worth it. But yeah, she would get them from group chats, and they'd be like, oh yeah, here's this guy's new. It was a game to them, and they all had it, and they would show everybody. You mentioned that you would if you got an unsolicited dick pic, you would block them, right? You would ignore them and block them.
The first thing I do is delete it off my phone because I don't want to open my if I decide to I want to talk to you later. I don't want to open up my phone. The first thing I see is a fucking penis. I don't want to look at that.
No, see,
I don't care what you call me. That's just how I am.
I'm the exact opposite. You're going to delete them and block it. That's good for you. I'm glad that works for you. For me, however, it's 2020 where we are in the beginning of a recession. It's a really bad time economically for everybody. I'm holding your pic for ransom. I'm sorry. I will charge you pixel by pixel to get that shit back. And if you don't, I'm sending it to your parents, your grandparents. You got a sister, she's getting it too.
Your sister, your mother, your cousin.
You go to church on Sundays, the pastor's gonna get it, baby. I'm too petty. You know what I mean? Like, I'm over it. So just do yourself a favor. Send them to Christina because she'll just block you. She won't hold you for ransom. I will.
No, that's a good idea. No, yeah, you know what? Send them all to me. Great idea. Who needs an OnlyFans account? Just get dick pics and just hold them for ransom.
It's like a reverse OnlyFans account. Like,
That-
I charge you for your own dick pics to get them back. Yeah. So pay up or keep it in your pants. That's what I have to say on the topic.
You know what? I think I might actually start an OnlyFans, but just for that.
Just for
Like any guy who's ever sent me their dick pics, I'm sure they're somewhere like in my iCloud or something like they got to be somewhere, right? So I'll just find them and hold them for ransom. You want it back, you got to pay me. Sorry, honey.
So let's talk about getting them, right? So like now we talked about kind of sending them without permission. Let's talk about sending them with permission. That could be fun.
Yeah, no, that is. You see, it depends on also the situation of what you're doing, and I've sent but that was all. There's the thing. It was all consensual.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that non-consensual, fucking unsolicited shit.
So like,
it's like a totally different ballgame.
All right. So you're getting them. How do you ask for them? Like as a girl, from a girl's point of view, right? How? Because I know guys are usually the first ones, and I'm not saying usually. Well, yeah. Let's be honest. Guys are usually the ones to ask for. I mean, there's some girls that are like kind of forward with that, but
Right.
The reality is mostly guys. From a girl's point, how would you ask for nudes? Because I always find it awkward. Right? I'd rather just like send one and then they send one back because something about, without like mentioning it, because like,
without mentioning it? Oh no, I just come straight out like, okay, you want to do let's do a little role play real quick. Pretend to be my boyfriend. Ready?
Okay.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
Send me a picture of your dick.
What?
That's it.
You don't want to know about my day? Do you want me to take you out to dinner first?
Are you kidding me? Bro, okay, you know what? You got that all wrong. You're a horrible role player because guys wouldn't even ask like a second question. They'd be like, oh, you want a picture? Bet. What possession? I got them all on my phone already.
Which position? Schlong in hand, schlong in mirror, or schlong next to our remote? Which one is it gonna... There's only 3 of them.
I want proof. Do it next to a tape measure.
I'll use my Apple measuring app. Don't play me. Apple has
that shit is not accurate.
Yes, it is. I used to use it at work.
It's not. I tried it.
No.
Not on like anything like I've tried it on like the object.
Yeah, this guy just pulled out his dick and I was like, hey, can I Apple measure your penis right now?
I'm at like my desk. I'm at like my computer desk and like, whatever else I needed.
You don't know how to use it then. I've used it in work all the time. My old boss would be like, oh, can you measure this for me? And I'm like, yeah, no problem.
Maybe it's just I just don't know how to really use it that well, but like every time I've tried to use it, it was always maybe like an inch or two off.
I was saying, right? There's something, I don't know. There's something about it being unspoken that makes it like sexy. You know what I mean? But then like the second you like bring it up in conversation, the second they're just like, hey, I want a nude, it like bursts my bubble. You know what I mean? Like it like makes the fantasy like dwindle for me. Like it's not, I'm just like, oh, this ain't fun anymore.
So then like, would you rather them just like send it without you asking?
I feel like if we've already agreed that like we can send it to one another, you know what I mean? Because like that's where consent comes. Like obviously don't send unsolicited dick pics, even to your boyfriend or girlfriend. Like definitely talk to them about it first. But after you gotta kind of get over like that initial first conversation or whatever, you guys both send it. If I can't like I don't know, I'm too awkward. I would make it awkward. I'd be like, hey,
if it's buddy, not awkward, make
it. Trust me, I will. There's a way, and I will find the way. So let me ask you.
Okay. Right.
Talked about getting them. They're kind of cool. Do you, and you kind of touched on it earlier, do you like not safe for work photos? I think you mentioned that you were down for it.
I don't mind them at all.
Okay, so have you, besides the time, right? Besides that one kid, was there a time in a relationship that you got it? Like at work or whatever?
No.
Really?
If I'm at work, I never got bothered with that. At least my past exes, I've never gotten bothered while I was at work.
What? I loved that. That was like my favorite thing. I was like, I would sit there and I'd wait till like my ex was like doing something and he was like busy at work and I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna send him a picture of my titties.
Oh yeah, that's toxic as fuck. You're so toxic with that shit.
And I wouldn't even warn him either. I'd just be like, have a good day. And like, it's healthy. I think.
It's healthy.
Why not? Like, you need to be spontaneous in life. You need to be, because like,
I'm spontaneous. I booked a trip to Georgia in like 2 days, and I invited you within 24 hours. Like, look at that.
No, I think like
I'm spontaneous.
I think in respects to like quarantine, relationship dynamics have changed. You can't see this person, you can't do that. So what's left? It's being romantic through the phone, which kind of sucks. Everyone's long distance at the moment because everyone was dating their fucking college sweetheart or this person across the map, and this person who moved, or he can't leave his house because he's in fucking quarantine. You know what I mean? So like phone has become a serious medium in relationships. And how do you keep that like romance alive through messages? Nudes, sexting.
Not even to try and do like something innocent, like a cute little FaceTime date. No, nudes. Like that's how you do it.
Because like we've all FaceTimed already. How many more movies are there left to watch on Netflix? You're gonna pretend that you are interested in for the benefit of their feelings. They're boring.
Who the fuck FaceTime movies anymore? Hello? I have no.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm not talking like a date movie thing. Like you could always do like a cute little like lunch date thing over FaceTime. Like, keep the romance alive that way. You could send each other flowers,
or send each other dick pics and
you know what? I'm trying to keep everything cute and innocent. You're just ruining it. Like
because that's the reality of it. Come on. Are you kidding?
No, I mean I agree with you 100%, but I was just trying to be nice.
No, fuck being nice. What the fuck? That was like my favorite thing.
So have you met me?
I haven't met you. Yeah. I kind of want to talk about sending them as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because like angles are important. Angles. Like the way, yeah, your ankles. That fucking sexy ass ankle girl. Oh, killing it.
That meme just popped into my head.
No.
Oh my god.
Have you seen some girls' nude? How do they get the angles that they're getting?
I don't look at random girls' nudes, so no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I've gotten like my fair share of them also, right? That's just the benefit of going both ways. So,
damn, why is my phone so fucking dry? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Get in contact with their girl from high school. She'll show you. Do you think, right? Do you think girls are asking their friends to take photos? Because like there's certain angles that like self-timer can't do it for you, baby. And like self-timer is your best friend when taking nudes by yourself. I can 100% attest to that. But there's just certain fucking angles and degrees that like these girls be getting. And I'm like, there's no way somebody else is taking that photo.
Well, I mean, I would assume that they would have like their best friend with them to help her take it.
You think?
Like you've helped me before.
I know, but I've helped you with like, they weren't like nudes. Like you had some layer on you.
Yeah, I know. Like either way, like girl, there are girls out there that call themselves like best friends that known each other for like 24 hours and like they're taking videos in a shower together. I'm sure that they're helping each other take nudes.
Oh my god. I don't know. And like what happened? Because like the photos I've taken, right? I've been really good with like not showing my face in them. But the problem is my tattoos are in them. So like if my nudes ever were to get out, like I'd pretty much be fucked.
No, if I were to send anything out, like they have like that, that but it's like a Photoshop app, and like you tap on like one color and it'll like save it, and you can literally just color over your tattoos, and it looks like there's like nothing there.
That's so much work, though.
It's really,
you know what I mean?
Seconds, bro.
Well, like, what if you just put an emoji over it?
I mean, you
like
could.
A cute little sticker. I feel like that's like a life hack in a way. No, like if you're a girl or a guy and you're a little uncomfortable with sending the full picture right away, you can send them like a little teaser, right? Like send the photo, cover like your bits and bobs. I'll call them with like emojis, like little flowers or something.
I actually do that sometimes.
I've done that. I have a photo of that on my phone. It's really
on your
little
wall.
pink flower emoji. No, could you imagine if it was on my wall? No, it's.
I haven't seen it.
No, it's on my phone. What the fuck? Which I think it is. That's like my favorite emoji to use, like over little things. Like when I want to do like a little teaser, I'm like, oh, cute. But so I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
Have you ever sent a nude to somebody?
I actually have.
Full on nude or like boudoir, kind of like have something over you,
like waist up.
From the waist up.
Yeah.
What? But like, were you naked? I'm asking. Like full.
Yeah. No, I had nothing on.
Oh, she's like, I had nothing on, bitch. And like, So
once or twice in my life I've done it.
And when you sent them, right, did you get one back like right away?
Within like 30 seconds, I was getting a dick pic back.
And like, what'd you do with it afterwards? Like, what'd you do with the photo after?
Nothing. Like I could just kind of was like, oh, okay, and that was it.
Like you've never used like the image in your head as like a way to like get off before?
No.
Really? You've not like unlocked the
Honestly,
potential.
I genuinely like cannot understand like how the fuck that would work.
I think it's
really
like a mental
don't.
thing. It's kind of like obviously you're not gonna stare at the photo and like jack off, but you're gonna like envision it in your head and then like get kind of like creative, I'm assuming, right? Like it's like story based in your head. Wow, fun, a story, love, Stan. It's an adventure, a ride. Please keep all hands and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you don't use them. You said it. Do you delete them after? Like, is there like an expiration date on nudes?
Like after like the conversation is like done and over with, yeah, I do delete them because I don't need like to be going through like if I have to go through like a message for something and I have to like scroll past the fucking dick and I have somebody looking over my shoulder.
I keep them.
So I delete the message.
I keep them. I'm the worst. I'm holding them for ransom.
Okay, but here's the problem. Like if I have to show my father like a picture, he'll have like he's blind, so he'll take like my phone and like press my phone to like his face and start and like he'll like try to like be sneaky and he'll swipe through my picture. So like I need to like fucking be 100% focused on that and be like, yeah, I cannot keep like any of the shit like in my like camera roll.
Have you ever heard of like My Eyes Only on Snapchat? What's wrong with you?
The fuck is that?
It's like a private folder that it's like passcode locked that nobody can get in.
Are you serious?
Yes. What the fuck? What have you been using?
No, like you're not sending it on Snap. It's through text message.
I know, but like Snap has your camera roll saved on like Snap, right?
Right.
Right.
So then if I delete it off my phone, is it still going to be saved on Snap?
Yes.
Okay, but here's the thing. Why am I going to go back? I have no reason for it because I'm not going to go back to it.
I thought we were holding them for ransom. 2020. What are you not learning here?
If I feel like it's worth it, then I'll hold it for ransom. Maybe I could just sell it on eBay or something, depending on how good it looks.
Depending on how good it looks. So,
yeah.
You've taken photos before. I've taken of you. Okay, we got that out there. Do you feel like girls have to kind of take new photos every so often, kind of like having like a rotating picture wheel, if you will, of like different poses, different lighting?
That's like all up to them. I mean, guys, I feel like they really don't give a shit as long as they get the message across. Like girls like have to have like the perfect posture, the perfect pose. You can't look a certain way. I mean, like if you're happy with the photos that you have, like if you only have a few, don't send them all at once and you can make them last longer. You know?
So that's my thing.
But
like they all look good, so I want to send them all at once. I'm like, yeah, look at that.
No, but then now what happens when you already took like all the poses that you have, you already sent them all out. Now you want to send now he wants like new photos. You're gonna be like, all right, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because I already have a picture like this and I have a picture like that. Like, take whatever you want, keep what you think is good, but don't send them all out at once. Like, give it to him like as a tease, or like maybe show like half the photo and then you send like the other half or something like that. Not like half and half, but like you send like the full photo like afterwards. Like, try to drag it out so you don't have to worry about that.
Said,
you know,
do the minimum effort and get praised for it, bitches. So yeah, let me counter that with, so since girls have to put in so much work for nudes, do you think it's right, and do you think that guys should put more effort into their nudes?
They're all basic anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
So do you think guys should get more creative with what they're sending?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, don't be shy. Send a video, put the volume on.
There you go. I think that, like you said, like, you know, like the strong next to the remote and hands, like, you know, like those weird angles that they always get. Honestly, like, my favorite one is the one where they're kind of like standing up and like they made a meme out of it, like with Shrek, where you kind of like like has like the camera on like selfie mode and you see his dick and his like face like right there. Like, that's perfect for like what is it, blackmailing? Like, but like a lot of people use like the remote, like use something new, like grab like a banana or something like that. Compared to a fucking banana, like those things can be huge sometimes.
Banana. Oh, it's Halloween coming up. Put your dick in a little hot dog costume. That could be kind of cute, no?
It's a little wiener.
It's a little wiener.
Oh my god. Or like you got like you can cut like a hole in the bottom of like a popcorn what is it, the popcorn bucket?
No, it's
you just reach down for the surprise.
It's the, what was that video that everyone was memeing, that he like put his penis in the pumpkin. She like put her hand in the pumpkin. Step bro, what are you doing? Step bro.
Yeah, you know what? That's another way you guys can get creative for Halloween. Put your like dick in like little
No.
costumes.
No. You know what? That could be entertaining. Put your dick in a costume, please.
You literally just said no. You can't say yes and no. It's either yes or
You know
no.
why? Because I didn't think about it at first, and then I thought about how funny that shit would be, and now I'm
You
totally
have
fucking
a
up for it.
competition.
Yeah.
All your DMs are gonna like blow up with like dick pics. I'm like that.
People are gonna be sending me their dick pics, fucking dressed up like a ghost and little pencil dick. Wow, I love that for me. Please don't do that.
They get like painted called like an actual like pencil.
Please, someone dress up your penis as pencil dick for Halloween. Don't send it to me, but just do it for your own gratification. You know what I mean? It's a feeling of self-accomplishment. I'd give you a trophy. If you do it, don't send it to me, but DM me that you did it and I'll send you some kind of reward.
Oh my god.
I'll send you Christina's OnlyFans link. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, no! Don't tell them to send it to me because I'll just send it right to you. So I don't know where you think you're getting out of this because you're gonna be in it whether you like it or not.
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Well, then just don't answer your text messages for the next few days because you know that's what I'm gonna be sending you.
It's like an onslaught of dick pics. I'm good.
What do you mean? You could be like that girl from high school that like keeps everybody's nudes.
Oh no.
I'll attach your Instagram names to it in case we need to hold anybody for ransom. So y'all just be careful with that.
Change your Instagram names right now. She's coming for you. It's not a joke. It's not a drill.
Okay, so I actually have a question for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like in the midst of like the whole sending dick pics or whatever, right?
Yeah.
When do you think that it is appropriate enough to like block the person that's sending it to you? Because you're all about like holding it for ransom and money. Like, what if he just keeps sending you more? Would you like not block him at that point?
I mean, I don't answer my DMs. I know I joke about it a lot. It's very rare I go in my DMs to begin with. So if people are sending me like dick pics, especially if I see somebody, I don't open the photo because a lot of it's through like Instagram now. It used to be Kik, then it was Snapchat, now it's Instagram. Nobody has my number to send it to me. And like, if I see it's somebody I don't follow or somebody I don't talk to and I see there's a photo attached, I'm just not going to open it. I barely even respond to people. I hate conversation. So like I barely answer to begin with. So that wouldn't be like my issue. I guess if it's really making you uncomfortable, then yeah, like block them the second it makes you know what I mean? Because you don't have to like deal with it. And clearly they have the world's best confidence. So you blocking them is really not going to hurt their feelings. So just do it. Go for it. Just block them right away.
Or you could just send them like be like a fake terms and condition AI bot that's sending the fucking dick pic to the police to scare the shit out of them, like that guy, that poor dude.
You could do that also. That also works.
You say that like you're all for like NSFW pictures, right? Mm-hmm. Like you don't care, like you'll send it to you like while like your boyfriend's at work or like, your ex, whatever, like, and you would get them and you wouldn't mind if you were at work. But like, what if you got it while you were at work and like your manager just happened to look over your shoulder? Like, what happens then? Like, if somebody sees, wouldn't you be like mortified for that?
No, that's not my dick. I don't know. I know that sounds horrible to say, but like, why are you being? First off, don't be nosy. Don't look at other people's text messages. You don't know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, it's none of your business. Look the other way. And two, none of my managers in my past, at least, would care. Like, they would laugh it off. They'd be like, "Really?" And I'd be like, "Haha, really?" And then that'd be it. You know what I mean? 'Cause, like,
I mean, there are some like Karen managers out there, you know.
But it's none of their business. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get. I mean, if it's like, oh, don't have your phone out during work hours, then don't. Yeah,
no, that's what. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you're on, like, you know, main rules of like any company, like anywhere you go to, like at work, any job, like you can't have your phone out.
Nobody enforces that. Come on.
Yeah, I know. But like if you really have like a real like dick manager, like one of mine at like Walgreens was like really like by the fucking books and shit, and like if you caught us like on our phones, like he'd freak the fuck out. No less if you would look over and see a fucking dick pic pop on somebody's phone. Somebody's getting in trouble for it. Like, there are people like
your
that.
Location sucked. The location I was at when I worked at Walgreens, everyone got like, I mean, there was drama, but like for the most part, like all the managers were really fucking chill.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for listening, and make sure to follow us on Instagram. My handle is csev97, and Angelina, yours is
Angelina_MNDZ.
We will be back at 1 p.m. next Friday. Make sure you are hitting that follow button if you're listening on Spotify, and if you're tuning in on YouTube, just search 1997 as one word followed by podcast. While you're there, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an episode. We're the 1997. Until Friday, peace out.